If they don't, they don't. If they just want a front row, throw $5 on the $20.
You just tuned into the Heel in the Face
And right,
live wrestling
VIP
show every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. And you can also catch us on Twitter at Heel and Face. And also,
Shut
you
up!
can call.
Just shut up!
Are you kidding?
Nobody came to hear you, and you curb your dog while you're at it. And I came make me a sandwich, Mrs. Abernathy. You really need anything to drink? Come here, your meal. Come here and get Lenata and take us out to the show.
I guess here we go.
Wait, start cheering first?
Yeah.
More than what it's worth. I'm beautiful Bobby Dream. Bald is beautiful. Sweet dreams.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Beautiful Bobby Dream, going up against LI's finest, Cash Camacho. January 18th, Stronghold Pro Wrestling hits Long Island, Deer Park, New York, NYWC Sportatorium. Oh, you got one more thing, Bob?
Stronghold Pro Wrestling is going to make an impact on the independent wrestling scene in New York and all across the world. So pay attention to Stronghold Pro Wrestling. Stronghold Pro Wrestling is going to be something different from the rest of independent wrestling. So pay attention, because Stronghold Pro Wrestling is going to make an impact, and beautiful Bobby Dream is going to be holding the flag. Beautiful Bobby Dream is going to be the king of Stronghold Pro Wrestling before it's all said and done. So mark that down in your journals too there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Beautiful Bobby Dream is going to take over Stronghold Pro Wrestling. Watch. My money, my time is money, and my time is precious. I'm out of here.
All right. Beautiful Bobby Dream letting people know Stronghold Pro Wrestling coming January 18th at the NYWC Sportatorium. And it's no joke. Beautiful Bobby Dream faces off against none other than Long Island's finest Cash. Cash is going to have the ring queen in his corner, Lexa Rose. And Bobby Dream is bringing two secret women with him. Who knows? I know one of them is Genesis, but he's going crazy with trying to find out. I want to find out who this other woman is, but you know what? Bobby Dream won't let that release, who that other woman is. We're going to find out in the weeks to come who that is. And that's it. All I got to say is, also we have in the studio none other than the high-flying Italiano, John Fortuno here. What's going on, man? Step up. What's going on, brother?
Nothing. Just got out of work.
Got out of work? Come on, man. You should have been at the gym.
At the gym? I got to make money.
All right. Well, yeah, to be that high-flying Italiano that you are, yeah. Yo, man, no so what's going on, man? You're going to be facing none other than the legend of indie wrestling, Frankie Stars.
Frankie Stars. Gotta say, I'm not too afraid to face him.
Well,
I'm not afraid of that.
you're not. Okay, go ahead.
It's nothing to be afraid of with him. Oh, he's gonna hit me in the head with a cane. He's gonna try to bloody me up. Doesn't matter. I'll get right back up.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, John Fortuno here, the high-flying Italiano, is
Always a
lost
favorite
his-
on Facebook.
he is, but I think he lost his marbles. He's going up against Frankie Stars, man.
And you think
You
you're
know?
gonna go? You think you're gonna win?
I'm not saying I'm gonna win. I'm not saying I'm gonna lose. We'll see what happens.
I'm saying we're gonna be blotting you up with sponges by the end of the night.
I think so. I think we're going to have a an ambulance carting you out because you are trying to say you're not afraid.
Nope. There's nothing for me to be afraid about.
Listen, brother, you're nuts, or I think you left your brain at the DMV or something, or at work. I don't understand, man.
You'll
Do you
never
work at
understand.
McDonald's? Did you drop your brain in the fryer?
Nope.
You're nuts, man. You're nuts.
Why
Completely.
should I be afraid?
Because you're facing a legend in indie wrestling that is like a hardcore. I'm going to say it. He's in the same category as a good friend of ours on the heel in the face, Len Oddity. You're nuts, man.
See, Len, that's a guy I know that would beat me. Frankie Stars, I don't feel can beat me. All he can do is sit there and use weapons. That's not a real wrestler.
Did he just say that?
I think he fell off the stupid wagon this morning. I really do.
Did you just say that?
He fell off the stupid wagon big time, man. And all I got to say is that good luck.
That's some confidence you got yourself right there.
Always.
Wow. I hope it works out for you. I doubt it, but I hope it works out for you.
We'll see. I already was told by Frankie that he's going to bloody me up. That's why I'm saying this.
Oh, boy.
I've worked shows with Frankie before. I see what he can do if he doesn't use weapons. Great wrestler, don't get me wrong. But once he uses weapons, I feel that's being a coward.
You do know who you're
All right.
talking about, right?
I know who I'm talking about.
Damage Incorporated.
Yep.
Jay Lover.
And what? They're going to bring their little boy J-Fabs with them?
No, but you know what? It just seems kind of like you fell off the stupid wagon this morning. Really, man.
Quite possibly.
All right, you know what?
He's
I
extremely
think,
confident.
I think he needs to go sit down and in the corner like a good boy because he fell off the stupid wagon. You know what, Fortuno? We'll see you January 18th, brother. Good luck. You know?
Let's take a quick break, and
Yeah,
then
definitely.
And then we'll get Werner in here because he's floating around somewhere, and he needs to tell us what's going on with Muggs and Coco.
Oh yeah, free show. Check it out.
Well, we'll have more on that in a second.
broken. All those bondages, all those spiritual holds. Go! Hallelujah. Oh, she doesn't even want to have it. Hallelujah.
It says that you'll turn out just fine.
And we're back.
Yes, we are, man. And standing next to us is the chairman of SWA, the one and only Jerry Werner. What's going on, brother?
It has
Mugs and
been-
Cocoa.
Mugs and Cocoa, December 22nd, completely free. But, I mean, before we even get into that, wow. Does the studio look different, guys? You got rid of the carpet. You got some nice tile in here. You got this nice little crap brown color, which Sean, for some reason, wants to blend in with. You guys have clearly put a lot of money into this studio. And that's a problem. Because someone, and I didn't want to do this live, but we haven't talked since the show, Tommy. Someone was seen taking an envelope full of money for some quote unquote matches to be made. So I'm gonna do what I probably shouldn't do and call you out right here live on the air. Explain yourself, Tommy. Give me a reason to keep you as part of SWA. Give management a reason to keep letting you direct authority in this company after what we saw.
Holy pipe bomb.
What did you say? Holy pipe bomb? Well, oh man, it's not a bad thing. It's not about the matches. It's oh man, how can I say?
I think that being caught on video, man, that is one of the most naked things that can happen to a person. You were exposed, Tommy. I don't know how they got that video. I don't know how they got such a steady quality shot either, or how they got it on the Tron before the show.
We'll carry it. Well, you know what? Honestly, some of that money was, it was. I quickly wrote that down, man. I quickly wrote it down because you know what? I'm not
Soy relax stale.
Well, you know what? Some of this stuff, Sean actually has handed.
What are we
me
talking
something.
about now?
I questioned Tommy, and he answered in another language, which doesn't appear to be one of the
Well, I was writing it
200-something
down.
known languages.
Well, the whole thing is, what do you got there?
I'm looking at this.
This is interesting. What do you
What?
have here, Sean?
What is that, man?
Well, apparently, you see, our crack investigative team, led by the smooth-voiced Sith Ryan Perry,
Oh, okay.
has gotten a hold of your bank account statement,
And how?
which we will soon publish live on the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show. Of course, important numbers omitted.
Let me see this, Sean.
and how is he authorized to get into the account?
Don't
My
worry.
account.
Don't ever worry about how people are authorized. Just worry about how stuff gets done with my crack investigative team, now led by the smooth-voiced Sith Ryan Perry.
Well, I can say this. What they did is completely illegal, but that is your staff here
Yeah,
at the
man.
Heel in the Face Wrestling Show. This is not an SWA staff matter. So in that case, this paper is very, very interesting. I'm very glad to have this in my hand and know where
Wow, man.
the money is going.
And
when? What time?
holy cow, man.
How much?
Well, you know what we'll
You want
do?
to answer live on the air? You
You
want
know
to take
we'll
a
do
second,
since
Tommy?
we-
Yeah, I'll take a
You know what
second
we'll
and sit back and
Since
you
the
look this over.
smooth-voiced Sith has now graced us with his
yes,
presence,
he did, man.
with this information, we're going to let him explain how he got it and let him ask you questions. We're just going to
All
fire
right.
away.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, sorry. This is why I'm late, by the way, because it took a second.
I noticed.
I clearly
man.
had to do this before the banks closed. So, TommyC Productions Inc., public company, right? So, all of your transactions and your reports have to be reported. Yes. So it's not illegal. It's public domain. I'm able to find it. And what I find interesting is you signed off on all the deposits and withdrawals. It's your name on the sign, the sign dotted line. And what's more interesting is I wanted to highlight what happened around the time of On Hollow Grounds, right? Since the video of the anti-propagandists surfaced that night on November 2nd, I was curious to see around that same time. So, and I'm sure Sean is going to be posting this on the Facebook page as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
this'll-
did say it
this'll get
before you
there.
came in the door that he will be putting it up there. But you know, I sat back while you're talking.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
So here's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that every month from August to October, you're collecting a $625 deposit, which means to me one of your properties, or whatever the case may be, is collecting every month. Same thing with the $775 that you're collecting every month from August till now. And then some, irregularities occur. Withdrawals, I don't know what you're taking that out for. That could be anything. Business expenses, I'm sure they are, yes. But what's more interesting is around the time of October 31st, which is Halloween, which is a Thursday for anybody who isn't aware, the Heel and the Face wrestling show takes place on Wednesday nights, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you got it, man.
So
Standing here on Wednesday,
the
seeing
next
voices.
day, well, just, wanted to clarify, right? Next day, a $1,000 deposit is made, which doesn't seem too off, right? Because, you having a $775 deposit, it's only a $25 difference, correct? But on November 2nd, the day of On Hollow Grounds, a $2,500 deposit is made. And then 6 days after that, on November 8th, another $1,000 is deposited. Here's what I find funny about all of this. Each payment or deposit seems to occur, or withdrawal seems to occur in a 6-day span. But here you are on before the 31st of October, before the 2nd of November, or the 8th of November, not doing a withdrawal or deposit from October 18th, which is a 13-day span after every deposit or withdrawal takes place within a 6-day span.
Well,
I would love to hear the explanation.
So not only is there irregularities within the deposits being made, there are also irregularities on the dates that are being deposited.
well, from what you said, it was real estate related. A lot of it is.
Well, that's what you
And-
claimed.
Yeah. Oh no,
You
it
claimed other
is
management
It
properties.
is. It's management of properties that I do have available for rent and stuff like that. And it's not only residential; it's also commercial. I just released a commercial property about around. It was, I believe, the 30th or so of October, and they started giving me, a down payment, stuff like that. So there's no other, unless you have proof of me with actual pictures taking money from any wrestlers, stuff like that. Then there's nothing out there.
Here's the thing, though. We have proof that apparently white envelopes with large cash sums inside of them are being handed to you on October 30th. And then the next day you're submitting a $1,000 deposit, which appears out of thin air. And then a few days after that, a $2,500 deposit appears out of thin air. 6 days after that, another $1,000. Did you just do a rapid-fire leasing of your properties?
Yes,
Is that what you're trying to claim?
That's two of the commercial
You don't
real
think this
estates.
looks at all fishy?
Did
Oh,
you
no,
have
it does.
active rentals? Did you have active?
Yes, I do. And we actually
So some would be collected at the
yes.
end of the month?
at the end of the
So
month.
if I come back-
8th or the 10th of the month.
If I come back next month, this time, will I see that $1,000, that $2,500, and that other $1,000 be active
Yes.
and with no other irregularities?
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Sean, what do you think? Next month?
I think we got ourselves an issue on our hands.
And you realize next month will be roughly a week before the next SWA show, yes?
Oh, yes, I do. And I understand it fully.
Drink some
you
more
know?
water. You're looking a little bit parched there.
But definitely.
Lights
I
a
do
little brighter now.
understand.
The studio got redone.
Yeah, that's it, man. Don't worry.
So these irregularities will no longer be irregularities.
Nope.
They'll be regularities.
They'll be, they're continuous, and they have been.
Can I play devil's advocate for one more second?
Go for it.
How is anybody here to believe you if these irregularities become regularities? Couldn't they just say that you're getting more payoffs at the same exact
No
sums?
payoffs. In SWA, we do not take payoffs. I know Jerry Werner here is questioning the situation.
As anyone would
Yes, and nobody gets payoffs at all. We do not. We frown upon it.
Well, I'll say this. Based on what I've seen here, I can't say TommyC did anything wrong. I can't prove he did. I can't prove he didn't. What you have here shows he made bank deposits, which he apparently has a very good explanation and or alibi for. What we will do, Tommy, is we will expect to see these at the end of the next month. We will be keeping a closer eye. You're not suspended. You're not fired. You're not up for review yet. But Tommy, keep it on the straight and narrow. Do you understand, Tommy?
Oh yeah, I definitely got it.
He's
I'm just
taking
going
notes
over
here.
it. That's all.
He seems a
you
little
know,
bombarded with all
yes.
this information.
Definitely.
Is it a little hot in here?
Tommy's
No, there
sweating
isn't,
bullets.
man.
You're pumping cream cheese there across the table, my friend.
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
That's like some of the women I've slept with, but that's another
Wow,
story.
man. That's another episode.
So these won't be irregularities
Nope,
by
they're
next time.
definitely not.
They'll just be
They're, you know-
regular payoffs that you're taking on
No,
the
no,
table.
no. Regular payoffs of.
Because
my
I'm starting to lean
rentals.
on the side of Sean
It's-
here. I'm trying to
it's
be
my
on,
rentals.
I'm trying to be as fair and impartial as possible, but I'm starting to lean on the side over here of Sean.
No, it's all about my rentals. That's what it is,
Okay.
and that's what I'm going
I'll
to
believe
stick
you
with.
until
Not even.
you know.
American way. Innocent till proven guilty, right, Tommy?
You got it. Innocent till proven guilty. Yep, that's it, man.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope this is on the level. I really do. Because I can't imagine heel and face, without you. Should
I hope it's on
Oh,
the
no.
straight and narrow as well. Otherwise, what kind of internship did I just take here?
It's not corrupted. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you take some of those real estate money dealings and throw this intern some money?
Should we throw you a bone?
I don't want to take anything that's crooked. So,
No, it's not crooked. This
for all I
is
know, that's
all-
blood money there, Tommy, that you took and deposited.
No.
Okay.
I'm not
seems like
that.
somebody got thrown under the bus
Just saying. Just saying.
or suspended, or is still on suspension.
No longer on suspension.
If you're
Or
talking
is-
about
Or is unsuspended.
if you're talking about Chris Caden,
Or is
Listen.
unsuspended.
justice was served and he's not suspended anymore.
Exactly,
So
because
that's
you
it.
have $4,500 to unsuspend him.
No, that money.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Try to say it with a straight face there,
No,
Tommy.
man.
You're not a good poker player, are you? You're very bad.
Wow,
You
man.
have many tells.
Listen. No, this money is straight from all the real estates and properties that invested. And, if I have to, I'll get records.
Smooth voice. Bust out a deck of cards. We're gonna win us some. We're gonna win us some bribe money.
It's all from deposits and real estate and money laundering, and that's cool.
No,
That's
no
cool.
laundering. Nope, not
Okay.
here.
I want to know why real estate transactions take place with white envelopes mysteriously appearing on a table.
Because whoever, one of my associates that dropped it off, put it in the envelope for me. That's it, plain and simple. Why did he not drop it off at my house or anything? I needed that cash to be deposited right away.
Is it possible to have this associate come on the air live?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because I find it funny how the associate's not on camera at all.
On what camera?
On the video that went up on Hollow Ground. We don't see the
yeah.
associate come in, put the envelope on the table, leave. It just magically, poof, like little leprechauns came up, and your friends came up, little leprechauns. Your people came up and jumped on the table and dropped the envelope and then
With
left.
cream cheese. With plenty of cream
Lit.
cheese.
Wow, man.
All right, I will say this, guys. Before we get too much on Tommy, you got to understand something. People in masks usually have something to hide. No one's
Yeah.
asking how this footage was taken, why there was surveillance of the radio show happening in the first place. No one's bringing up the fact that this guy apparently has snuck up to the door and creeped around in the middle of the night. This is not the actions of a sane person. You know what I mean? So before we are so quick to throw Tommy on this on the fire for someone who we don't know who he is, won't even take his mask off, but apparently is here to save us from what? Save who from what? What has Tommy really done? If you take this away, what has Tommy really done? What wrong has he done?
Well, there is the whole white envelope thing.
Okay, let's say it was a real estate transaction, which, the benefit of the doubt. What has Tommy truly done? Sure, you disagree with his decision to suspend Chris Caden. Okay, you disagree. That doesn't mean his decision was wrong. That just means you disagree with it.
And I disagree with bringing Ricky Richards out of suspension and giving him the #1 contendership.
Well, let me clarify something. Ricky was never suspended. Ricky just simply opted to not wrestle at an event, to not risk his #1 contendership, which is within his rights to do so. Chris Caden was not in that situation. Chris Caden was in an announced match and chose to pull out of that match at the last minute for no other reason other than he could.
Couldn't you say, though, that the reason the mask is worn is because out of fear of punishment, unjust punishment, from your predecessor and your aforementioned point of being suspending Chris Caden, to a similar situation in which Ricky Richards wasn't suspended, so this guy pops up after the fact of all this going down.
So you're saying this
Out of
guy is
fear.
hiding his face out of fear of repercussions that might happen to him.
Yes.
Well, you're doing. He apparently is not afraid to creep up to the radio show where he could have been found. He's not afraid to hide behind a box for 5 hours with a video camera and pop up at exactly the right time. He's not afraid to break in and hijack our equipment and run his videos. So this is not a guy who's afraid of anything. This guy is hiding because it is advantageous to him.
This is not a guy who you have to put into a singular term. This is a band of propagandists, according to him. So we're also under the assumption that it's only one guy.
Well, I'm going to be under the assumption that's only one guy until I've seen more than one guy.
Yeah, that is true. We are talking like there's only one person right now. But in the past and in the videos, there is the illusion or the disillusion that there's more than one.
It's there's a monster under our bed that we ignored. There's a monster under our bed, and now we're going, hey, there must be monsters. If there was one, there may be more. For now,
monsters under your bed, envelopes over the table. You know.
And one kooky maniac in a mask posting YouTube videos. This is not an epidemic. This is not an apocalypse. This is not someone coming to save us. This is a man with a vendetta against Tommy, for whatever reason, playing behind his keyboard. That's it.
Again, we're saying man, and I understand that for the moment
Well, no,
we seem to be talking
women.
about one person.
Could be a woman. Tommy has horrible, horrible relations with women. We all know that. This guy is the worst. But, you know.
Home monitor's shaking her head. I just want you to know.
She knows. But, you know, I'd like to assume it's a man. I mean, based on the broad shoulders, I would think it was a man.
I hope so.
We're also assuming that this video that he posted, or they posted, or however many people you want to say are there, posted, is the only evidence.
That's true.
Since this all went down, not a peep from them.
Yeah, and more could be coming. And until that day comes, I'm on Team Tommy Co. He told me it was real estate. I've worked with this man for the last couple of months. I'm going to take his word for it. And I think I can't tell you guys what to do, but I know SWA is not going to spend any more time on these propagandists. We're going to spend time on the wrestlers. We're busting their ass.
That's
for the
what
people.
it's all about. Is the wrestlers.
That's what
Plain
you'd
and
like
simple.
for it to be all about.
Nope, that's what it's all about. It's all about the talent and all about the fans to have a great show.
Until I can confirm that what happened was absolutely taken out of context, I can't sit here and unbiasedly or impartially accept what is seen to be the absolute truth of the matter when I'm just playing devil's advocate here, right? You have to play devil's advocate. Now, otherwise, you believe Barack Obama and that everybody's going to get health care is a great thing.
Who? Okay. But, all right, how about this? Mr. Ryan Perry.
Yes, smooth voice Ryan Perry.
We'll turn around. We'll take care of this, where I'll set up an appointment for you to meet with my assistants, all three of them, and you talk to them, and they'll show you the records and everything, all right?
Sure.
And they'll let you go through. And
more
you
people
get
you can
everything.
bring
Yes.
to state your case, your eyewitnesses. You know, the defense's star witnesses. Sure.
Yep. Not
Whatever
a problem,
you want to do,
man.
George Zimmerman. Whatever you want to do.
What? All right, not a problem. I'll turn around, man, and I'll give it to you.
I just got here, so I don't know if you guys are taking a break yet or not. So,
No, we've taken one, but
yeah,
we've
have.
kind of
We
gotten
were
away
bad.
from mugs and cocoa a little
Yeah.
bit.
so why don't we reset, take a break,
Definitely.
let Tommy cool down, you know, relieve himself because he's definitely looking like he's pinching something there on that side of the table now that the pressure's on.
Wow, man.
I don't want to steal your tagline, so you do it, Sean.
What's that?
I don't want to steal your tagline to the break, so you do it.
Oh, home monitor, take us out.
That's it. Let's go.
I always wanna feel complete. Always searching for a way to find some meaning or to wake up from these dreams.
nemesis unknown. Sargon the insegmentable from the mighty conceptual elements.
About to fuck shit up.
We are the black sheep.
Yeah, this one's called Black Sheep, motherfucker.
And we're back.
Yes,
After
we are.
listening to some fine music, Mr. Werner got tied up in a phone call. So we're going to move right on ahead to the next segment. And when he comes back, we'll be ready to deal with more with Muggs and Coco, the completely free show on December 22nd.
Yep. That's definitely going to be a great one.
But right now, it's time to begin the discussion of the Heel in the Face second annual End of the Year Awards.
So, ladies and gentlemen, be ready for that. That's going to be awesome.
We're gonna let you nominate some people. We're gonna let you throw up some categories. We're gonna let you vote on a few awards. We kind of learned our lesson a little bit.
Yes, we did.
No, the fans aren't gonna vote on every award.
No.
We're gonna have a special section where we vote on where we're gonna allow fans to vote on the awards that we feel can the fans should vote on. Otherwise.
I was
the
looking. Well,
staff
hold on
is
one
going
second.
to select.
Hold on one second. I was just looking at this agenda list of the awards, and I see you put something on there that probably we had a little battle last year about best radio show guest of the year, and
Right.
also I'm sorry, host of the year.
Host of the year? Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? We missed that.
You didn't put it down there, and
You
I
know
know
we missed that
I know
last
you
year.
wanted that down there.
I did.
And last year we
All right.
did it.
Well, we did, and we're going to do it again. But let's run through the awards. Let's run through the categories so far of the 2013 Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show End of the Year Awards. The categories and not the nominees and these categories are going to go up tomorrow for you to vote on the nominees. Now remember, you're only voting on the nominees. So if, let's take the top one of the year. Let's take the top one off the list. We say Wrestler of the Year. We're going to put Wrestler of the Year nominees on a Facebook post. And what you fans are going to do is you're going to nominate who you think should win the award for Wrestler of the Year. Now, if your Wrestler of the Year should be a tag team, please try to save that for Tag Team of the Year.
Yeah,
And save
definitely.
Wrestler of the Year for people who have wrestled in singles type competition only. And if somebody you see gets nominated, like Frankie Stars, if Frankie Stars gets nominated by somebody, please just hit the like button and that'll count as a vote. We're going to take the top 5 vote getters from each category and they're going to be the nominees. You fans are going to decide who you think deserve to win the awards, and we will in turn determine who the winners are, except when the fans are voting.
They want to hear the categories. Come on.
I was
They
just
do.
explaining
They
how
definitely
it's going
do.
to work. So now we can go down to the categories. And of course, Wrestler of the Year is already done.
And then you got Tag Team of the Year, as Sean said. Tag teams only, please. Tag teams.
Right. Followed by Match
You
of the
know,
Year. If
Damage
you're
Inc., Bearded Life, tons of other ones,
the
you know.
crew who are the first ever and new FTW Tag Team Champions.
So you've got a lot of tag teams to choose from, you know. Make sure it's tag team only.
Even if they were wrestling in the beginning of the year and you said, oh my God, they were cool.
Yep.
And,
Just go to the next
as
category.
long as they were in the year. I just assaulted Tommy C with my program. Okay, now Match of the Year is next. And if you're listening, promoters, or if you know a promoter and you say, hey, that could be a good Match of the Year candidate, you send us the video link and we're going to look it over.
That's a lot of work.
Yes. The next will be voted and nominated by you, the fans, and that's the fan favorite Match of the Year. If you have videos of a match that you consider to be your favorite, throw it up on YouTube. We'll put it all into a poll, and you guys can vote on your favorite Match of the Year.
That's not too bad. I like the next one also. Gimmick of the Year.
Gimmick of the Year, our first ever non-kayfabe award.
Yeah, Gimmick of the Year. Wow.
If you like Len Oddity's face paint, nominate that.
Or if you like his tattoos, anything.
Right?
You like his gear, or whoever it may be, you know.
If you think there's something special and they got it on the mic or in front of a camera, then you nominate them for Gimmick of the Year.
Oh yeah, even promos too.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
if
what
that
I
would be
said.
like promos, stuff like that.
The next award
Cool.
is Best Heel in the Face Guest of the Year. Now, we've had many.
Yeah,
We've had
the
many.
list goes on.
Suncan, Jake the Snake Roberts, Shane Douglas.
DDP.
No Diamond Dallas
No.
Pictures last year.
Oh yeah. Oh well. You know what? Just put in question marks. DDP.
We've had many guests and many cool things happen on the show. So, and that would be your place where you would nominate the guest of the year. The next award is strictly a fan-based nomination and award. It's promotion of the year.
We can't vote on that.
No. We can't vote on the nominees, and we're going to take the top 3 promotions that get the most votes and then have people re-vote for the top 3 for promotion of the year. The next one
Wow.
is Best Moment on the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show. This is a brand new award where you'll get to pick the moments that Tommy, I, the Hall Monitor, and the Smooth Voice Sith decide are the best heel and face moments from this past year. It could be anything from Jack Gallo losing it on Ricky Richards here in the studio to Lexa Rose slapping the taste out of Bobby Dream's mouth.
Yeah, there could be so many good things, Or the moment when none other than the Superman Suntan came into the room and strictly made everybody just like shiver with goosebumps. And he was looking for Octane.
Or you can pick Tommy C doing the Blue Meanie.
Yeah, go for it. Whatever you got to do, people, pick it.
That can definitely be nominated. And of
Yep.
course, there's coming back this year is Tommy C's Face of the Year and my Heel of the Year. And smooth-voiced Ryan Perry will be able to choose an award of his designation and the award winner of said designation. There also is Match of the Year. Manager of the Year, I'm sorry.
Manager of the year,
Wow,
bro.
holy cow, I can read. Manager of the Year. There were some great managers, some talented managers.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely
that
was.
you guys can nominate. There's Promoter of the Year.
Man, you just skipped like 2 things, bro.
I did, but we'll get back
But
to
you know
those
what?
in a
You
second.
did Promoter of the Year.
Promoter of the Year. Another strict fan-based vote.
And then you have Manager,
We did Manager
Champion of the Year.
Champion of the Year. Champion of the Year could be heavyweight titles, light heavyweight titles if they're around, tag team titles. Your champion of the year. You can nominate if they've held a belt at any time during the year. You can nominate them.
Even if it's a female champion in any Fed or whatever, too.
Yeah,
that's
you
all
wanna
open.
nominate? You want to nominate the boy Diva, Rick Catalvo? I
Yep.
think he was Diva's champion at NYWC for a little while this year.
Yes, he was.
Feel free and nominate him. You want to nominate the rock star?
Yeah.
You know,
Our favorite.
feel free and nominate him.
And also, Female Wrestler of the Year.
And I have to mention that when you talk about Female Wrestler of the Year, the boy Diva does count.
He is in that category.
He is in play.
because he's a
so you
WSU
know.
certified official roster.
And because of his musical grace and charisma,
Yes.
and for being a partner with his music on the Heel in the Face Live Wrestling Show,
Definitely.
we are hereby dedicating a new award to Mr. Dan Acosta
That is awesome.
from Access Unknown. As we call it, Dan Acosta's Best Entrance Music of the Year Award.
Yeah, definitely. So you people get to pick the song, and that's it, man. And
Yep.
that song gets the award.
If you listen to a cool tune that a wrestler comes out to from the entrance way and you dig it, nominate it.
Yep.
And it could win this very
Definitely.
prestigious
Definitely.
first award. Now we have 2 awards that we that on the program sheet is kind of merged into one. But we're going with the best ring gear, another kayfabe award, a non-kayfabe award. We're going with the best ring gear of the year and the worst ring gear of the year.
How? Okay. All right.
Because
Yeah.
we decided to come up with some quirky awards this year, and that one made it.
All right. Feud of the Year.
Feud of the year, yep. two people hate each other. They traded shots on Facebook and Twitter and cut promos against each other for their upcoming match. And you're like, wow, this feud was really hot. Nominate it, and we'll get it up for an award.
Definitely. Lifetime Achievement Award.
The Lifetime Achievement Award.
That's like...
This is something I wanted to add last year, but I thought it being our first award show or our first award presentation really kind of didn't have a place.
Yeah, definitely.
But now
man,
a year
definitely.
two, the heel, the face, the hall monitor, the smooth voice Sith will get together and pick one person who has changed the landscape throughout his entire career or her entire career. And give them
I think
the heel
it
and
should
the
be...
face. We don't want to hear it.
I know. I think it should be a female and a male. We get to choose 1 and 1.
We'll have to take a look into that.
I think that would be good.
I think that would be... Well, it might be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll have to take a look into that. And then there's Best Promo of the Year.
Best
If
promo.
you saw a promo that someone cut about a match or their match and you like it, shoot us the link and we'll nominate it.
All right. And also, there's one that isn't in there. Ring Announcer
There are
of the
two
Year.
that are in there.
Okay.
Because we did these last year too. Ring Announcer of the Year.
Yeah.
Now, the ring announcers have dwindled over this past year.
Oh, yeah, and
There have been a
it's
couple
very
of people-
limited.
There have been a couple of people that are not around the scene anymore. But as long as they announced one show
Yep, they are eligible.
this year, they are eligible to be nominated for that award. And then with Tough Jim Steele standing here,
Tough Jim Steele, what are you doing, man?
who could not
Well, he's a referee. He's
Who
got to
could not
make sure everything's going good
announce
tonight.
the category of Referee of the Year?
You know, wow, man, that's not even up. You know, I like
If
that
they
one.
won the Zebra Stripes, if they were being a special guest, or, the Iron Man, Tough Jim Steele, who once refereed 15 straight matches in blazing 90-degree heat in Port Jefferson, and all he had was a sip of Gatorade and a 5-minute break to breathe. Then you go and nominate Tough Jim Steele.
Or whoever else you want.
Or anybody else who was in Zebra Stripes the whole year long.
Yep,
As long
definitely.
as they refereed one match,
Yeah, definitely.
they are eligible.
You got Dennis John out there. You've got even Spaz. You've got too. Who else?
There was a bunch. You had
Yeah,
special guest referees. You
Yeah,
had
definitely.
real referees, the guys in the Zebra Strikes who
Yeah.
take shit all the time.
do their job every night. Yep.
You can nominate
you know
them.
what? You want to give a list of some of the referees, Jim? Would you like to?
You already mentioned it.
All right. Okay.
And if there's an award that we didn't mention, a category that we didn't mention that you'd like us to consider, feel free to just toss it up and say, hey,
Yeah.
guys, you should consider this category.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
Or what if we had a best hairdo ever match award?
Best hairdo.
They-
Come on, Jim. Come right up to the mic, man.
How
Be a
about
part
a Hall
of this.
of Famer
Well,
award?
what would you call that?
Legend of the Year.
That works.
And it doesn't even have to be that it's in, hey, they're spotted on WWE, TNA, in an indie show across Long Island, New Jersey. If it's their favorite, let the fans put it out there, and everybody else can vote on them.
Yup.
That's all.
And once
Why
again,
not?
just if you see a nomination and you're like, you know what, that's my pick, just like it. It makes things so much easier than long threads of the same names over and over and over again.
Definitely, man. Because the legends are actually what makes wrestling stay alive. So
Yep.
that's it.
And the top 5 vote getters for the nominations will be nominated, except there was one where there was like the promotion of the year, where there was just going to be the top 3. Voting will start, nominations actually, will start on Friday.
All right. So Friday's date, turn around, check out your Facebook and Heel and Face, and you could start nominating everybody in indie wrestling. And you know what? We'll even take a pinch of the pros, not too much. And that's only with the legends.
Right. If they're
Yeah.
a legend and
Yes.
they appeared on Long Island,
Yeah.
they can certainly be nominated.
Yeah. Long Island, New Jersey, if
New
you know.
York.
Yeah, New
There
York,
was some-
upstate. Yeah.
there- Prime Homicide. There was some prime people
Oh,
who
yeah.
appeared everywhere. You know, Homicide,
Definitely.
Goldust, Diamond Dallas Page. I think even was out here this
Yes.
year.
And
Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy
Yes.
Dreamer, Shane Douglas. There's just an on and on list.
Yeah.
Yeah, Balls Mahoney.
Yeah, big
Greg the Hammer
balls.
Valentine.
The Hammer, definitely. Snooker, Jersey. He showed up a while. Oh, man. The list goes on and on.
I'm
But if-
actually going to go out and say Frankie Stars.
You know what, man? I think you're right. That's
Jason Knight, too.
Yes.
Jason Knight, Frankie
Jason Knight was at the
Stars.
Cole show.
Big
Yeah.
time.
You know, and we appreciate everybody that come down
So
there.
nominations will open on the 15th, and we're going to give everybody 3 weeks roughly. We're going to give everybody till December 9th, and then we're going to close the nominations, and the top 5 vote getters will be nominated on the show. We'll announce the nominees on the show December 11th.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, and then the voting for the fan awards will start on Friday the 27th. Also, just in case you were wondering, since we are talking about the holiday season and all,
Uh-oh.
you will not get your dose of Heel in the Face live wrestling show on Christmas Day.
No, not at all. Definitely not.
I do way too much running around
Oh, yeah.
to come down to the studio on Christmas Day and,
Well,
do a show.
you got to prepare for Santa.
What?
You got to.
I'm not dressing up as Santa this year.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Because I can't.
You did it last year.
I did, but I can't do it this year.
I'm very
I
disappointed.
am. I'm disappointed
I wanted to see
too.
Santa Claus.
I was so looking forward to the white
You know,
beard.
yes, I was too.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll dress as Santa to Muggs and Coco.
That would be pretty cool. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? This isn't on no poll. Just go to Heel and Face Live Wrestling Show, Sean Walsh's page, my page, you know, even Tough Jim Steele's page, and let us know that you want Sean Walsh to dress up as Santa Claus to Muggs and Coco, December 22nd, SWA.
Yeah.
Come on.
At
the NYWC Sportatorium.
Are we going to throw a show earlier or later in the week?
It don't matter. You're going to dress up as Santa.
I meant Christmas week, you knucklehead.
Just dress up as Santa Claus and stop. These kids are going to love it.
Everybody's going to
They're
love
going to
it.
have hot cocoa and Santa Claus there and cookies. It'll
Better
be
have
great.
plenty of sugar-free cocoa.
I know, right? Especially
that's
for
what
you.
it's-
Maybe diet for
That's
you.
what it's going to take to keep. That's what it's going to take to keep my butt jolly.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I hear you.
But yeah, so. But that said, you won't get any Heel in the Face Christmas week.
You know what? Hey, we've done a lot. It's a long road, and I think we deserve somewhat of a break, right?
Well, a week
I
isn't.
agree. I'd give you guys a break.
A week isn't going to
You
hurt
know?
anybody.
No, it's not. Definitely
And
not.
and by the way, Christmas Day wake up calls will start this year at about 4:30.
What'd you say?
Christmas Eve wake up calls will start this year at about 4:30.
Listen, you call my house at 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to come there and kick you
I'm
right
not
in
calling your house at 4:30
in your
in the
jingle
morning.
balls. All right.
I'm coming down into my sleigh and I'm banging pots on your door.
Well, I'm going to come out and kick you right in.
dressing as Santa anyway.
See?
I'm not
Yeah.
dressing as Santa. I'm just coming in my sleigh.
And I'm going to
in
kick him in his jingle
in my
balls. Let me tell you.
In my PJs, and I'm banging pots on the door.
And I'm going to kick you in your jingle balls. I'm
Because
going to kick you.
Christmas Eve, my kids always get me up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And
That's
then I gotta,
good.
And then I
I'm
got to
I'm
jerk
happy for
myself
them.
out of bed and set up the camera in the middle of the living room so
That's
that you
great,
can see them
man.
come running to their presents.
I love that. That's awesome, man. But you knock on my door at 4:30 in the morning, Christmas morning, I'm going to kick you in your jingle balls, plain and simple.
Hold
right
on,
back
and
to
it
the
says you're
North
not even
Pole.
going to be there Christmas morning.
I don't. Oh. See. All right, you know what? Yeah, I think. Yeah, we're not. So you know what? Come all you want. My dog's going to bite your jingle balls. How about that?
I'm coming to where you are.
I'm not
Which is
telling
probably
my
gonna piss a lot-
location.
What?
I'm not going to be telling my location as of on December 22nd. Then to nobody.
Hey, if I got your bank account information, do you think I'm going to be able to find out where you're going to be Christmas Day?
No, you're not.
Just so you know.
You're definitely not. You come to my house, though. My dog's going to bite your jingle balls. Plain and simple.
That's the awards. That's the announcement about Christmas Day. We're going to take a short break and find out where the hell Jerry Warner is.
Yeah, man.
And get him in here and talk about Mugs and Cocoa.
Definitely.
Paul Monitor, take us out.
All
Merry
right.
Christmas.
Everything just goes
All right, and we're back, and
And that's the last time you work aboard.
I know, right, ladies and gentlemen? Did you like that? They got to hear me for a few minutes by myself, and then at that I put the wrong song on, put the right one on. It was fun. I like doing that.
I'm sure they love that.
I like pushing
mashup.
buttons. Buttons.
That's why you're not allowed
I
to
love
wreck the
them.
board.
I know. I love pushing buttons. Why don't you let me do it more often? That was fun.
Wow.
Come on
That's
now.
exactly why I don't let you do it more often.
Oh, man. Come on now. Well, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you some more Stronghold news.
Why don't you?
You know what? Our next show, I was looking at it. A lot of people were saying they wanted it at the beginning of March, at the end of March. Well, I nominated it towards March 22nd, 29th. You know what? Hit me up what date you think is good that you can make it down to the next show at the NYWC Sportatorium where Stronghold Pro Wrestling will be taking over the building again, either the 22nd or the 29th. But I got something that's pretty interesting. I was sitting down and I spoke with Evan Raines. He wasn't too happy with how his match was going to be situated. You know, he doesn't want to do. You know, he likes that guy. What's that kid? The alien. The superhero. Yes, ATL.
ATL?
Yeah, that guy. He's a weird kid, man. Let me tell you.
He doesn't talk.
No, he doesn't. He just
What
looked
does
at
he
me.
say?
He was like,
He just looks at me.
like I felt like I was talking to Head
You
Rush.
see him in the locker room. He's like, ATL,
Yes.
ATL, you feeling all right tonight?
You're like,
No,
Oh.
no, nothing.
well, with me, he was
Nothing.
actually doing it. Blah, blah, blah. It sounded like he was an alien, but you know, there was no words. It was kind of scary. It felt like, as I said, talking to Head Rush of Bearded Life, and that's I don't know. Maybe he's a drunk. I don't know. I hope not. But he said that he liked working with them. So we're going to have Evan Raines and ATL and Serena Aries facing off against Chris Envy and SJR.
As a tag team.
As a tag team. And you know what? I think that's going to be one hell of a
That
match.
seems to be a pretty good match.
Yeah, pretty good. What are you, sleeping under a rock?
I'm still waiting to see Big Jim Sullivan take on the Pope.
Well, you know what? That's going to be a hot match because that is going to be the main event of the show.
I'm still waiting to see Lenardity take on Frankie Flo.
That's... I can't wait, man. Let me tell you, we sat down with these guys and they were like, oh, you know, it's our first show. We're opening up the doors January 18th. And let me tell you something.
At the Deer Park Sportatorium.
Yes. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. These guys were like, I want him. I've had feud with him in the past at different feds. I want him. I want him. And all of a sudden, it's like each guy was just... let me tell you, this is going to be awesome. You know, the first time ever... Frankie Flo versus Len Oddity. You know, Sucios versus the Undead. Dr. Lamar Braxton Porter versus Suntan. You know, every match is a new match. It's not like it's an old match. And then you got, what else? Big Jim Sullivan.
Then you're going to have Frankie Stars beating up on
John Fortuno, the high-flying Italiano. You know, that's going to be fun. Frankie's going to have a lot of fun with that. In Frankie's corner, he's going to have Trixie there. She's going to probably give Fortuno a whack in the head a few times with that kendo stick, you know?
And then you got Nikki Adams versus the Boy Diva.
You know what? That's an old feud, but you know what? It's a feud that they keep on wanting to carry, and we're bringing it to Stronghold to let you people know that our diva, Nikki Adams, is not done with the Boy Diva, Rick Cataldo. You know, I think that is going to be one hell of a match. And don't forget, we have the 15-man Battle Royale versus Cronus. 15 men versus Cronus. That he's crazy. Let me tell you.
And didn't he come to Stronghold and ask for this match?
Yeah, he actually sat down with me and some of the other officials, the referees we have on staff, and he said, "Listen, this is what I want. This is what I demand. I'm not a big guy. You got a 350-pound man sitting in front of you, and he's crazy enough to take on 15 people. Well, you know what? Here you go. you can take it. You can do it. All of us said, fine. If you want that, that's the match you're going to get. So you got Cronus versus 15 men. But, ladies and gentlemen, do let you know, if Cronus is thrown out of the ring at all, the match is still going on. You know, it's still going on. And the winner could be anyone in that match. You know, I could throw some names around that are going to be in the match. You got the Puppet Master, you got Cash, you got the Sucios wanted to be in on this. You got the Undead that wanted. The beautiful Bobby Dream. Almost the whole entire roster wanted. And Papa Ganoush wanted a piece of him.
Why don't you do something special
Well, what's that?
for the Battle Royal?
Go for it.
Why not the winner of the Battle Royal handpicks his opponent at the next show?
Well,
This guy just went through 15 guys, and if it's not Kronos.
Well, you know what? I actually have one of the other, we have Tough Jim Steele here. Jim, what do you think about on that decision of the Battle Royale? You know, that's quite a, actually a good thing to me.
It's a very big list. In honesty, I had even asked to be in it, and then I found out about Kronos, and I backed down because also I would rather referee Lamar Braxton Porter versus Suntan. I got something to deal with Vinny. So, but, I'm kind of glad I'm not in that Battle Royal, but, man, that is some list. I have no idea. But to handpick his opponent, I kind of like that idea. For the next show, that would definitely change my attitude towards it.
I think that's done and said.
Just think about that.
Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Just think about that. ATL wins the Battle Royal, and you look at him. You got to do
the
this.
alien superhero, whatever he is, mutant
the
superhero.
mute superhero.
Definitely, man. You know,
and you know what? We do a backstage interview.
Yeah,
where they pick their next opponent. We throw it up on the big screen, and right there, you know who their next opponent is for the show.
Yeah, so you know what, ladies and gentlemen, that would be something special, you know, and I definitely wouldn't want to miss. But, wow, that's crazy, dude. I don't know. I can't believe we just did that right here on the Heel in the Face. First time ever to actually pick a piece of a match and make it something else.
You know?
Definitely.
You can do it one of two ways. If you're Papa Ganoush, you can take it and you win the Battle Royal. You can take it easy on the next show and pick an opponent where you're sure you can beat. Or you can move your name up the ladder and pick somebody who, well, maybe you'd have a little bit of a go at.
And you know what? We'll even let you pick your spot within the show on the first part of the card or the second part of the card, before intermission or after.
That's a lot of swinging given somebody.
Definitely. Yeah. So you know what? Make it worth your while and bring your A game. That's all I got to say. Every single one of them in the Battle Royale, everyone on the card, bring your A game, because who knows what's going to happen.
You know, you could have Cash win the Battle Royal and say, you know what? I want my name up there in lights. I want to wrestle Big Jim Sullivan at the next show.
Well, you know what? If you want to wrestle Big Jim Sullivan, that's fine. But
you could. Let's pick somebody else off this list. You could be. Let's see. You could be one of the Sucios who win.
Yeah, if you're one of the Sucios,
say, you know what? I've always wanted to go toe to toe with Len Oddity. I want him at the next show.
Yeah. So there you go. You have that opportunity. You're not leaving your tag team, but you're going against whoever you want on the next card.
Yep.
And you get to pick it. So how would that be? And also, I got another thing. Is if, for example, you've got tag teams left in the match, and the tag teams are in the ring still. If you got, for example, the Undead, Sucios, you guys are going to be facing off later on, so don't go nuts. You know, don't do it. But if the Undead eliminates the Sucios, the Undead itself, as a tag team, gets to pick a tag team match. Or, if they want they could pick a single match.
So let's get this straight.
I like that.
So let's get this straight. If the tag team is left,
Yes.
then the tag team get to pick their opponents for the next show.
Yes, they could pick it as a tag team match or a single match. So each tag team gets to venture out and sow their oats going against, like you keep on saying, our boy, none other than Len Oddity. And trust me, if you want to take on Len Oddity, or if you want to take on...
Let's say the Sucios throw the Undead over the top rope, and they're the last team left.
The
Let's say
Sucios?
they pick up a mic and say, Len Oddity, go find yourself a partner.
We can do it.
Yeah. Because the four of us are going to fight at the next show.
Well, you know what? Len's going to have to look and take a toothpick, flip everything around, and scramble it and find himself a partner.
Who would want to get that phone call? Who wouldn't want to get that? Who wouldn't get that tap on the shoulder in the back?
Who knows? It might be
from Len Oddity. Yo, I want
Yeah.
you to be my tag team partner.
It might be Jim Steele even.
It could be Jim
Yeah.
Steele.
Oh man,
Len
if I
could
got
go
that
up and
phone
say,
call,
"Yo, let's do this."
Who knows? It could
I
be
got that
Frankie.
phone
It could be Robbie Rebel. Who knows?
Yep.
The options are open for that match. I like this. A match in the creation, right there. It's like
And let's say the winner. Let's say Cash wins and he wants a tag team match.
If Cash wants, you know what? Yeah, if Cash wants a tag team match,
Cash
because
comes out the winner
just
and
so
he
everybody
says-
does know, Cash is a part of the Sucio family.
Right.
Yes.
So let's say that
He
Cash,
could grab one of his brothers, or
Yeah.
he could grab somebody he doesn't really tag
and
with.
he could say, "Len Oddity,
Yeah.
go get yourself a tag team partner."
Yeah. So you know what? It's endless of what could happen.
Who doesn't want? I bet you're looking now like
I
you
would.
want to be in the Battle Royal.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
man.
At
You know
first,
what?
I did want to be. I saw Kronos, and I said, "You know what? I'm glad I'm refereeing." But with that option of picking my opponent, boy, it's starting to look good there, Tommy. But I'm going to stick to refereeing this one. I'll let the other guys have some fun for once.
Well, you know what? We're definitely, it's going to be a great show. No matter what, the talent that's on the card, it's going to be not even endless. It's just.
I want to hear about where you get tickets.
Well, you
That
know what?
narrator guy's back.
Well, you know what? We got 2 ticket outlets, and one of them is Omega Storage, is 185 Sunrise Highway, Amityville, New York. And we just verified tonight our second ticket outlet is New York Pizza and Gyros in Islip Terrace on Connecticut Avenue. So you know what? Check them out. Let them know that you're coming down to get tickets, and try the pizza. It's awesome. Trust me. I love it. I know now you're drooling, man.
Now
Be
I want
careful.
pizza. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm still drooling over the Battle Royal, but
He's drooling over what he loves, Nothing wrong with that. No, not at all, Jim.
But still, and honestly, I'm looking at the list of people, and I'll go off the wall on that one. If Kronos doesn't win, I'm going to pick John Fortuno.
You know what I'm going to do for Stronghold Pro Wrestling right now?
Uh-oh, what is that?
Give me a ticket. Just pick a ticket out at random. Give me a ticket.
All right, hold on, man.
Hold on, I'm getting one.
All right, now what are you going to do?
What I'm going to do... It's okay. What's that? What?
Oh, Lord. You know what? Take
what
those.
I'm doing right now is I am signing the back of one of your tickets.
Oh, wait, I see what you're doing.
I'm signing the back of a Stronghold ticket.
All right.
Hold on a second. Go and talk for some minute.
Oh, wow. You want me to talk, man? Well, anyway, you know what? If you want to get your tickets, you can get them at Stronghold Pro Wrestling is going to be January 18th at the NYWC Sportatorium. Tickets are available at Omega Storage, 185 Sunrise Highway in Amityville, New York.
Okay, so I'm
and
back.
pizza.
I'm back. Pizza.
Pizza. NY.
So I'm going to...
Go ahead, man.
I'm
what are you
going
doing?
to sign one of the back of these tickets.
Oh, God. You just devalued that ticket.
I did.
By like
And you're going to
hundreds.
double devalue it by signing the back of the same ticket.
By hundreds.
Now, this ticket is somewhere, after tonight, will be somewhere on Long Island. And if you should happen to find this ticket and collect, we're not going to give you any clues to where it is, so don't ask.
Yeah, so sorry.
And if you happen to find this ticket,
or purchase this ticket,
right? If you purchase this ticket
yep.
and find it somewhere and present it at the ticket counter, we're going to have already for you a signed poster from everybody involved in the event.
Yep.
But,
no, go ahead, keep on.
We're not done with that.
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
We, compliments of the Heel in the Face live wrestling show, are gonna give you 2 free tickets to Stronghold's next event. Right there when you walk in.
Oh, wow. All right, definitely cool. Well, this is going to be something amazing.
You know what? I like the idea so much.
What are you
that
doing?
TommyC, we're going to do it twice.
We're going to do it twice. Okay, well, we're signing more tickets here, and we're giving away tickets like we're a bunch of fools.
Our autographs are in red Sharpies on the back of the tickets.
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, there is no forging of the ticket. Every ticket is numbered, so you know.
As the official, yes, I am verifying it.
And you, please, this is crazy.
Make sure Tommy gets his nickel.
Yeah, but
Tommy's got 6 cents coming to him because he signed 2.
All right, man. Definitely, man. But yeah, so
now, Merry Christmas and Happy Hunting.
Yeah, definitely have fun with finding them. You know, I don't know what the hell you just did, but you just.
I just had a lot of fun. Is what I just did.
You are in the Christmas giving spirit, and you're crazy.
I just had a lot of fun.
Okay, all right, Santa Claus.
2 signed event posters from everybody scheduled to be there. 2 free tickets to the next show. All you got to do is find the signed tickets wherever on Long Island they may be after tonight.
The way you're going, every ticket's going to be signed. Are you
Nope.
kidding me?
I'm only doing 2.
Jeez, man. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Okay. Well, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. We signed them. And if you purchase that ticket, do present it at the door, and you get Sean's crazy deal.
Yep.
That's what we're going to call it. Sean Walsh's crazy deal. The Sean Walsh crazy package. That's it, right? That sounds good, right, Jim? Yeah.
Bad dreams and heavy metal for everybody. That's the only clues you're getting.
Oh. I like it. Oh, Lord have mercy on that one. That's, really. Wow.
Well, I think
you know what, we should,
let's take another quick break, and let's see if Warner's done handling his business, so we can come back and close the show with some mugs and cocoa.
All right, man. Let's do it.
If not, we'll talk about it next week, and we'll talk about next week's show right after the break before we close.
Yep, that's it.
Hall monitor, I love you. Take us out. back.
All right, man.
After
You
some
know,
fine
yep.
music, I tried to wrestle Jerry Warner from his phone.
Wait a minute. You tried to wrestle Jerry Warner from his phone?
I tried. He just smacked me upside the head, and he said,
Yeah.
"Go away, I'm doing business."
I was gonna say. Picture that one.
But he did hold his phone for 2 seconds to tell me that next week
He'll be back.
will be some exclusive mugs and cocoa.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be awesome. December 22nd at the NYWC Sportatorium. Ladies and gentlemen, just so you do know,
And
it
Smooth
is...
Voice Ryan Perry was supposed to host the show with us.
Well, he's taking
he
care
got
of
a
business.
phone, he got a phone call, and he just bugged out of here.
Yeah, I don't know
drove
what he's
out of
doing.
Here like 50 miles an hour.
But Mugs and Cocoa, December 22nd, NYWC Sportatorium. Absolutely
Completely
free. Ladies and gentlemen, it is free.
And speaking of mugs
And
and
it's a
cocoa,
fan appreciation.
on the show, in the studio, live, talking to us next year, next week. Next year, you like that?
Yeah, man.
Next week, the SWA front office has sent me an email today saying that Junior Reyes is being forced to be in the studio next
Every
week.
time he is forced, we have a lot of cleanup to do,
Well,
here.
I asked Mr. Warner
A lot of cleanup and a
if
lot of money.
Reyes can be here. I got an email today that said it's happening. The King Junior Reyes will be in the studio next week.
Great. Now we better clean the studio, take everything out.
I hope he
Yeah.
doesn't. I hope he doesn't find like a Len Oddity fan and bring them in.
I don't know, man. He supposedly has a Trigger fan still locked up wherever.
I haven't heard anything about the Trigger fan.
Yeah,
but
well, he does.
The Oddball Army isn't going to take one of their own being like grabbed by Junior Reyes and brought into the studio.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have much luck with them.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think he will. But
Especially since we're card-carrying members.
yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Or button-wearing members, depending on
Oh
how
yeah,
you slice it.
I'll be eventually a tattoo member. I wouldn't mind it, but you know what?
Len's face on your chest, really?
No, not Len's face. The happy face that he has, that everybody loves. But
And well, he's not here because he's obviously somewhere else. But let's talk about the intern Ryan Perry real quick.
yeah, where did he go?
Before he closes the show, he got a phone
all
call.
of a sudden he was by the
something about
door
information that somebody had. He borrowed $50 from me as he left. He's
Oh.
like, "Listen, I need $50. I can't explain it." I was like, "All right," and I just gave him $50, and off he went.
Well, you know what? I
But
don't
let's
know.
talk about the decision that you, me, and the hall monitor have made. And since he's not here, I guess he'll have to catch up. I hope he's listening to the show. He'll have to
He
catch up.
probably is, him and his phone.
But his intern position has now become permanent.
Oh yeah, definitely has been. We sat down and looked over everything.
And we looked over what his ideas and what he wanted to bring to the show. So I guess since he left out of here in such a hurry, beginning next week, the smooth-voiced Sith Ryan Perry is now the official third host of the Heel in the Face live wrestling show.
Yep, and he'll be bumping around a lot of questions,
he'll be with us,
answering
he'll be with
everything.
us every week, and and it's like I said, his position is permanent. So congratulations to you. But you've already
Yep.
known. So congratulations
Yeah.
to you, and we're announcing it on the air.
And everybody, hit him up on Facebook, Ryan Perry, and let him know how you feel about him joining the team here at Heel and Face Live Wrestling Show, and give him a little bit of nudge like you do to us, whatnot, stuff like that, Welcome to the family.
Mrs. Abernathy, you like him.
Oh yeah, she likes everybody, man.
She does, and she's a sweetheart. She's probably going to be tired because that's a fourth batch of holiday cookies she'll have to bake now.
Yeah, definitely, because Octane is quite a big dude, and he's not even around no more. I don't know where he disappeared to. Oh no, he works full time over at Stop and Shop there, cutting meat.
Stop plugging the day job. All right, I guess that's it. So for the new host, smooth voiced Sith Ryan Perry, for the face TommyC, the hall monitor back there guiding us out. I'm the heel Sean Walsh, and we'll see you next week with Muggs Coco, Junior Reyes, more Stronghold news, and
And
anything
it's-
else that
yeah.
might happen in the world of independent wrestling. We're out.
All right. Worship the ring.